First of all, it's taking us all a lot longer to grow up. So by the time somebody reaches 50, they feel like a true adult at this point. They still feel young. They still can look young, but they feel wiser. They still have to work, so the economy is part of it. But science is changing and medicine is changing. So that is really allowing us to look younger longer, to feel healthier longer, to live longer. So really, when you think about it, passages when Gail Sheehy wrote that book about midlife for women, she'll talk about her midlife crisis happened at 35.
That's
35.
Yeah.
So the landscape for people really is very different, especially for women. You can have a woman who's sending her child off to college at 45 or just starting to have a child at 45.
Their merit grants to freshmen are valued at $42,000. So, upon further review, is the practice of merit scholarships unfair to poor students, or just no longer a smart deal for these colleges and universities? I'll go to you, Dr. Robi. What do you think?
Well, there are schools that don't need to offer it, but I think that there needs to be a place for students who deserve it. It's based on merit. It's not discriminating against the poor. It's just saying you need to meet a certain type of academic requirement. And also, who is really wealthy enough to pay for $200,000 of school tuition? We are in a society that sometimes forgets how important it is to forget our own egos, to not confuse financial gain with being important. So this is a message I think people can't hear enough. And also, in terms of mental health, the person who is more spiritually guided in this way will be a happier, healthier person.
I think some would say the negatives are if you reward someone who didn't necessarily earn it. In other words, if someone said, I started smoking weed in high school and dropped out, and they don't have the skills that Matt's talking about, should taxpayers reward that person? And every time that person has another kid, give them more money, because wouldn't it incentivize others who are at that point? I'm in 10th grade, and I know I don't have to give it all because the government and the society is going to take care of me or all.
Listen, I'm not for enabling people. I don't think that's healthy. I think people tend to feel better about themselves when they challenge themselves and can take pride in what they're producing and what they're earning. Having said that, not everybody does the right thing. And so we can't rely on everybody just paying people what they're worth.
But they're relying on us by not doing the right thing.
Well, certain people are hard workers, and they should be able to earn enough to satisfy their lifestyle, and then they're going to end up spending more. So hopefully the economy will benefit from it.